Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Ginny from Polly's Paper Studio and I am here to share this mini album with you. Now I have been cleaning out my paper cabinet and I ran across a collection that I really did like from Bo Bunny. This is the Felicity Collection. And the only reason that I stopped using it is because I ran out of focal images that I liked to pair with it. So I recently picked up another paper pad from Paper House, and the sentiments went with this really well, and it had a lot of beautiful foiling, so I thought it would make a great combination. So I used both the paper pad and the collection for this mini. For the cover, I used a beautiful die from Spellbinders. This is a Becca Feekin die, a nested oval that has some detail on the edge. I used that in place of my regular doily and topped it with some beautiful flowers from Little Birdie Crafts and some trims from Really Reasonable Ribbon. Here's a couple little charms here. I put another bow on the spine as well and some additional charms to hang. I have made this book base as a tutorial for a previous project. I will link that in the description, so if you're interested in making this book base and creating your own mini album, you can do that. So for this project, I made it 7 inches by 4, and it's about 3/4 of an inch thick with the spine. I have been more conscious of using the paper without wasting it, but I really just wanted to get through this. So normally I would make it 6 inch, but I went ahead and went 7, and so there was a little bit of waste, but I did get through quite a few of the pattern papers, so that will keep them from staying in my stash. So for the cover, I just have a couple of extra die cuts, and the pattern papers are layered with that journal card from the new paper pad, and that's the cover. I've got it tied here with more of that checkerboard ribbon. That's really pretty corally color. So the first set of pages inside has 2 more of those fun journal cards. This one is very foiled, and this one has a bit of a foil accent with one of the words. And so I have put the top card on foam spacers, and that helps to elevate that card, and the book will hold a much better shape that way because we've built in enough bulk to support the pages. Inside has more of the pattern paper that I have matted with that same gray cardstock. And then there is a couple more journal cards here from that collection. One is lined, so that's a great place to add your journaling, and this one is a bit like a instant photo frame, so you could either put a picture here or more journaling. There is an airplane going by. And the next set of pages is full-size tip-ins, so you can open that up fully and get extra room for your pictures and journaling there. And then on the outside, I've added another pocket. This is not one that you can add a lot of things to, but it does fit this sweet little journal card, and there's room for extra journaling so you can document the memories that go with your pictures. And for this side, I've got another of the Spellbinders dies from Becca Feekin. This one is the Chantilly Paper Lace. The inside portion is just the perfect size to frame those journal cards. So I think you'll probably be seeing this a lot in my future projects because I think that's just such a nice finishing touch for the 3x4 journal cards. I've got a small tag here. This doesn't pull out, but it's just an accent tag because I liked the gold foil. So these 2 pages are those tip-ins, and then they have some additional details on the front. The next set of pages have corner pockets, and I've got a couple of larger inserts here so that you could fill in these pockets with some mementos or some small keepsakes. and then add your pictures and journaling to this large sheet. I think that wood grain would be just fine to write on. It's light enough that you could easily see writing. So there's one for each pocket. And then this small medallion style embellishment was just created with one of the journal cut aparts, and then I cut it with a scallop stitch doily. So that is it for the inside, and the back is covered with more of that collection paper, and it all gets tied up on the side with the beautiful ribbon. So that is all for our mini album today. If you enjoyed this project, make sure you give me a like and leave me a comment. You can find links to our social medias in the description below. And as always, I'm wishing you a happy and productive day, and I thank you so much for watching. Bye.